Recording.
Hey guys,
What's up? I'm Ryan O'Connor,
I'm Johnathan Johnson,
and this is
and this is Beach.
fucking Mountain, Beach Mountain Dog. So
Today,
this is our first episode. So we thought we'd let you in on a little bit of our juices. Know what I'm saying? So I guess I'll go first. So I'm Ryan. I was born in Colorado, raised in the Rockies over by South Park. Yes, it's a real town. It's pretty boring actually. My town's more interesting and smaller, but fuck it. But yeah. All right. Take her away, Johnathan Johnson.
all right, out of the middle of nowhere, here we are. I'm Johnathan. I'm from Miami, Florida, where all the live best beaches are. And let's
The
get
worst
started.
people. Just kidding. I don't know. I've never been to Florida. All right, let's check it out. Our first guest today, you've seen him, you love him, he loves him, and I am indifferent about him. His name is Brion Miller. So hop on that shit, Brion Miller. Get up here. There he is.
Hello.
For a second, I thought I let people down.
Here we are
All right.
with our special guest, Brion Miller.
Woo!
Hello.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, boy. All right, Brion Miller. First question. How
Right.
do you feel about unconsensual sex?
If it's not consensual, it's not okay. I feel like, both parties need to make sure that they agree and they're on the same page. Because also, not only is that not a crime if everyone's on the same page, but it's just better. Communication is key. So listen to your partner, and no means no.
Thank you.
That's such a thoughtful response, Brian. But I also have a question. So does that work the same if there's a 13-year-old and a 25-year-old?
It does not work the same because when you're 13, you're below the age of consent. So, you're too young. It's not okay. And also, you're still below the legal age, so you can't do anything with someone above the legal age. So, you should just not do anything involving that.
Okay, that's good.
A smart answer.
I'll keep that in mind. Okay, now Brian, I understand that you played the trombone. Is that true?
Yeah, I used to. I played it in middle school through high school. And, haven't really played it since high school. I've picked it up like 2 or 3 times since, but...
Me too. I think I might have one line. Let me check one thing real quick. Oh, hey, look. It's right here. Okay. I could play Star Wars.
Excellent.
Oh,
You want to hear?
what a coinkadink.
Mine's in the other room, so I'd have to, take 10 minutes to get it, but...
All right, there, Ryan. This is not the time to show off your talents. The special guest is here,
Or lack
Brion
thereof.
Miller.
That was a new segment I like to call Don't Look at My Boner. Thank you.
You always find a way to make it about you, Ryan.
I'm just saying, my boner's better. It has a trigger on it. That's all I'm going to say.
Brian, I have another question for you. Why are you such a loser?
Why am I such a loser? Well, because, I'm a very dedicated person. I used to weigh over 200 pounds, but then, I changed my routine, changed my diet, and I lost over 50 pounds. So that makes me a big weight loser.
Wow.
Yes, I'm talking about. Damn, way to spin it, Brian. Now,
Thank you.
I wonder, 50 pounds? Wow, I didn't even notice. Congratulations.
Let me look.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me look at my notes real quick. So Brian, I have a scenario for you. You have to tell me what you would do in this scenario. The scenario I'm about to tell you. So,
all right.
Okay, the scenario is you've met a beautiful young woman and you had a great evening, and then you go on several more dates, you end up marrying her. And this is the question. How, when she comes in and she says, "Oh no, I forgot that I'm pregnant right now," and you're like, "Yikes," what do? Do you A, beat that little baby out of that womb? B, wait patiently, and then when it comes out, throw it? Or C, do you just burn both of them alive and start over with a new name? What, A, B, or C?
All right, so I'm gonna accept. I'm not gonna do an out of the box answer because I like to think of like in given scenarios like this, you know, the answers you give me are only
Those are your
we're
only
in a
options.
universe where those are the only acceptable responses. So I'm not gonna do like some out of the box answer here.
Yeah, if you raise the baby, you're a bitch.
I think. What was the first option again?
It was you beat that baby out of that womb. And you can use any weapon of choice.
No, I don't think. I think I would go with wait patiently and then yeet it out the window.
Okay.
Because then, you know, it's not even deniable. Because, like, you know, with like the whole like, you know, pro-life thing, it's like, oh, when does life start? Does it start at birth or conception? Well, now it's born. Without a doubt, I'm committing murder. So, you know, balls to the wall. Let's go.
Yeah, right. It's like I ain't taking
Sure.
no chances on not murdering a baby. Okay, part 2 of the question. Would you
Okay.
throw it at something or someone, or would you just throw it like to the great beyond?
Ooh, okay. So there's an old Xbox commercial. It was either for the original Xbox or the Xbox 360. I can't remember. Where, you know, they're like, you know, they're in a hospital, a woman's giving birth, and then the baby gets projectiled straight out of the woman, goes flying out the window, straight into a coffin.
Wow.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. So you just want to fucking yeet it into its grave so you don't have to
Yeah,
it again.
you just straight to hell.
That's smart.
Thank you.
I saw this one video.
Wow, seems like such a good guy.
Thank you.
I saw this one video this one time where it's like these two people were on a subway, and it was like a man and a woman, and like the subway stopped suddenly, and he bumped into her on accident, and she was like, "Oh, it's okay," and he was like, "Sorry," and then she started like, "Oh," right, and then she gave birth to like a man baby on the subway in like all but 2 minutes. And then I was like, "What the fuck?"
I think I've seen that video. Yeah, I think I've seen that.
Brian, I have a question for you.
All right, hit me with it.
So say if your female or male spouse were to ask you for a threesome and do it for a video, would you do it?
No, I am too selfish for threesomes. I'm too jealous.
Oh.
Unless it's two girls. If it's me and two girls, I would do it. But if it's anything else, I can't do it. I'm too selfish. I'd get jealous.
Well, yeah, same here, but there's more reasons for me. But
So if
yeah.
your wife, but a follow-up question, but say if your wife, decides to agree with bring another woman and you agree to that, but then she wants you to bring a guy in, would you then reciprocate?
That's not a threesome anymore.
No, I think he means you have, like, if she's like, let's have a threesome with a girl, if later we have a threesome with a guy.
Oh. No, I wouldn't do it, no.
So that means, so if she were to give you that option prior to bringing that female in, you would say no to the female because then you know in the end, eventually she wants to do something with the guy.
Yeah, because
Don't you think that's selfish?
Because I know it's not going to be good for me, so I'm like, all right, I'm not going to like play games if in the end it's still gonna screw me over. No pun intended.
You don't think that's selfish? You don't think that she may not like it, but yet she knows that you like it?
Wow,
So
screw me for being selfish and trying to be happy and living my best life here. Like,
she tried to make you happy.
Listen, this is already a stretch of a hypothetical because you assume someone's wanted to be with me long enough to marry me. That's already a bit of a stretch there.
All right, so Brian was from the good guy to the selfish guy. All right, Ryan, next question.
Why do you suck at Super Smash Bros, bro?
Oh, because
Sorry.
You know, if I suck at Smash, what does that make you? Because I kick your ass all the fucking time.
Nuh-uh.
That is a fact, dear viewers.
Prove it.
No.
Prove
All right.
it. Toon Link
Let's
is
see.
furious.
Hold on, let me grab my Switch, pull up the video of
Brian
me
doesn't even
kicking
have a
your
Switch.
ass.
Yeah, don't even say grab your Switch. That hurts me too much. A Switch is like $700 now. What the fuck, dude? This sucks.
Mhm.
I don't want to be a part of this planet anymore.
But
So,
in
Brian,
all
Alright.
seriousness, I'm not a professional Smash player because, it's not my main focus. I don't spend all day, every day playing Smash. So, I guess I don't have the dedication to get better at the game, if that's what you want to say.
that
To
makes
answer your
sense.
question.
I have a second question, but I'm gonna need to switch sides because it's about to get real up in this bitch. Are you a simp?
No, I am not a simp. I consciously
Good.
make decisions. When I'm trying to do something to get a girl's attention, I constantly think, okay, where's the line between, hey, I'm being flirty and being confident and being a fucking simp. I always make sure to draw the line, and then whatever I do, I am not on the side of the line. That's the simp side.
He's a scholar. He's a scholar. Yeah, we got smart mans.
Indeed.
All right, I have one more question for you, Brian. What has it
All
been
right.
like for you this COVID? How have you been, handling your downtime?
I'm so glad you brought
So,
this up.
So honestly, when quarantine first went down, it like really fucked me up. Like I was like mad depressed. I was like, yo, shit, I can't do anything. This sucks.
True
But
that.
eventually as I kind of just eased into it, I found other ways to, just adapt to it and find other ways to keep my time, keep me happy. So all in all, if I could alter the state of the world, I would have said, hey, there's not going to be a quarantine. There's no such thing as coronavirus. There's no need to lock everyone down.
Hell
But
yeah.
given how I don't have that cosmic power, I think I've handled it pretty well considering the circumstances.
That's
That's
cool.
good.
Also, before I hand over to Ryan, I have one more question.
Okay.
So do you think that we should be, getting back out there, partying and doing what we've been doing with our
Not
lives
yet.
before
I
this
think
shit?
it's still way too early because, yes, the curve has been flattened, but it's not down yet. So I think we need to spend a little bit more time in quarantine. I know it's not fun, and I know we all need haircuts and stuff, but I think,
And
the
jobs.
overall safety of the population comes first. We should still wait a little more patiently before we, and there's still like facts about the coronavirus that we're still learning. And I think if we're still like learning more about this disease, then any thought of reopening should just go out the window because we still don't know what we're dealing with right now.
We gotta wait till that curve looks like Gwyneth Paltrow. Flat.
And also has a bullshit pseudoscience Netflix series.
Dude, I saw that. I was like, my God.
I saw
Dude.
that it existed, and I'm like, no, there's
Yeah,
no.
it was it Goop? Goop is what
Yeah,
the
it's
thing?
Goop. Gwyneth
God.
Paltrow's Goop.
Ew, that just sounds gross. I
Yeah,
don't want to
Goop.
touch Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop. I don't care if she was in Iron Man or not. Dude, you know what I hate though?
What do you
I
hate?
hate how I went home back to Colorado for COVID from New York, right? And now
Yeah.
I don't have my like Hulu and all that shit because it was all on my TV, so I'm watching cable. And oh my God, there are so many COVID commercials and doctor commercials that don't have anything to do with doctors. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Hey, we're all in this together.
yeah,
Buy a Toyota.
us at like Starbucks are like having a like we're like, you look at our doctors are so good. Starbucks, we gotta like help these doctors, all they can
We pay our
afford.
workers $7.25.
Yeah, it's like, dude, no, everybody's buying Starbucks because nobody can afford another damn coffee because like you're not paying these people. Don't make it commercial. Pay these fuckers. But
Yeah,
okay.
for real.
Brian, they are paying these fuckers. They're getting their hazard
Not
pay.
enough. Yo,
Minimum
I would
wage,
not.
dude.
I would not
Minimum
expose
wage.
myself to a fucking pandemic for
Yeah.
$7.25 an hour.
Well,
Yeah.
guess what? If you got bills to pay, I'm pretty sure you do anything to get that money.
Yeah,
Right?
that's my
Right.
Yeah,
point.
I'd get a
That's
job
my
not
point.
at Starbucks. I'd get a job that pays me more than $7.25.
That's all
But
that's open.
Johnson, that's my point. These people do need to pay their bills, right? They got to do that. But it's like nobody else is doing anything right now, so we might as well pay them more than nothing.
And why do we want to promote a society where you have to risk your fucking life to pay your bills? That's not worth it. That's not worth it.
Brian, what are you
Like,
talking
the
about?
goal
Are you
of a
socialist?
society is to be safe and happy and prosperous. Having to risk your life to just barely scrape by paying your rent does not fit under that definition at all.
That's true.
Well,
That
then
is
it's either
fucking
that or
hard
you
to give.
homeless, Brian. Do you want to be homeless?
Wow, what this
He
is the
made it-
great
he made it
American
sound so-
capitalism system.
he
You know,
made it-
either risk yourself to pay the bills or go homeless.
I love how
I mean, do
like
you gotta
great.
eat?
No
I mean,
middle
there's a lot of
ground. You either
factors.
die in the streets or die under a paycheck of a
I love-
corporation.
I love how Triple J just made being homeless sound appetizing. He's like, "You want to be homeless?" He was like, "Come on, once in a lifetime offer on the street."
I'm just saying, you know, if I was working right now, I guarantee I'd be out there, you know, doing what I can. But unfortunately, you know, COVID's put me in the home.
I'm
For
sure
now.
you'd be doing everything you could. Just kidding. But yeah.
You know, I'm just kidding.
Well, it's looking like we're kind of running
What were you
out.
saying about having to pay the bills, Jonathan?
Yeah,
What were
yeah,
you
You know what?
saying about
Johnson.
Sometimes
paying
you
the
just
Yeah,
bills?
gotta do what you
Johnson.
gotta do.
Yeah, I guess so. Johnson's
Yeah, but,
determined, dude. He's gonna get that orange juice, dude. He's gonna fucking drink it.
Well, so sorry, guys, but unfortunately, Beach Mountain is running out of time today. Thank you for coming on, Brian Miller.
Any-
were
Thank you for
awesome
having me.
guest.
Any
Come
last
back anytime.
words?
Subscribe. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Woo, that's some good fucking wording right there, boy. I'll load this away. All right. Well, until next time, thank
All
you,
right.
all you
Thank you for having
pedophiles.
me.